Well, here we go. All right, I'm back. I've got this machine, or this piece of equipment I've been working on. I kind of had some issues with editing, and I kind of lost some, well, not some, I lost all the stuff that I made. So I'll just kind of recap through it real quick, because you're not going to be able to, you won't be able to see me make it. So here's what I made these. Here, I've got one here. Here's where I did a screw up. Basically, this is what you see right here. But what I did is I just measured this when I cut that open. You know, I saw that it would set on the pipe pretty nice and fit this really nice. I mean, it just fits it really nice. I mean, if you see it, you know, it just fits real nice. But I didn't really look ahead in the future, I guess. And these here are a single bar. I didn't, like I said, didn't pay attention. That was a double, this is a single. So these are no good. But that's not a big bad deal though, because it's such a wide piece of square tubing that if I was to notch that out in the center to fit over that, it would still have a pretty big gap, even though it would be here, and the bolt would squeeze this in and it just wouldn't fit quite right. So what I did is bought these pieces right here. I bought 4 of them. All this stuff bought today is what happened, but I bought these 4, and I'm not gonna put them on there really, but one will go on each side of this and go up to that like that, and with one on each side it'll hold it nice. And then I bought these are almost free, but to kind of go in the center like so. And I need to do that because, you know, I'm afraid that, see, if I pull on this now, that pull on this back and forth when these wheels get to going like back and forth this way to this machine, is going to put stress on these. I'll just call them a strut, I guess. It'll put stress on them, and with it being as wide as it is, it won't be able to rock. And if I just use this single on each side, I'll lose that support, so it'll rock. And, well, it won't necessarily rock because of these, but it'll put more stress on these ends. So I'm gonna box that in right there. And but I bought those today. I bought these today. This is 3/8, I think, and it will set kind of like this. Well, I'll shape it a little, you know, I'll kind of round this off, however, I don't know quite yet how, but it'll kind of fit in there like so, and be in the center of the wheel here. And then when the cable that's going through here pulls on this lever, or lever, or whatever you want to call it, and it turns this, it'll end up turning this there. And if I let the cable out, it'll rotate, and the tires will go back there, lowering the tines. And if I pull the cable in, it'll pull it up to like it is right now. You know, this will actually come up so forth like that, and then these will come in there like so. But yeah, I got them today. I bought this angle iron today. I needed 2 foot of angle iron to make what I'm going to call a stiff arm, to go from here over to there. Just so that it doesn't put the stress on this tongue. If it was just welded up and so forth, eventually the side motion would crack that weld out and just fall apart. So if I put that stiff arm, I guess, in there, it won't allow it to go side to side. And that's what I made here, is this to go on the stiff arm. It's 2 pieces of different size angle iron, bolt welded to it, a little tab welded to that, so they flip over. And then when I tighten the bolt up, pulls those angle irons together and makes it strong on there, kind of like these cast iron things. The reason I made them like this is because this is like a, oh, I don't know what it is, but let's say a 70s, you know, so a 1970 implement that goes on the back of, you know, a yard tractor. And I didn't want to damage it any. I wanted to keep it as original as possible. So I need to, and it has, like I said, it's a 3-point. And so I need to not weld on it and hurt it in any way. I mean, heck, if I croak off and my wife needs to sell it and somebody says, oh man, I need that for my lawn tractor, but I ain't gonna buy it because he welded the crap out of it and now it's worthless. So that's what I did. I turned around and made that so that I can unbolt everything and it'll go back to its original form. But that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow, is that. There is one thing else I'm gonna do is, which I'll show you probably in the next video, but I'm gonna take these and put them on the inside to gain some clearance with the tires. I'll probably do the tires first and see if I need the clearance, and then if I need the clearance, then I'll just move these on the inside, and then that should all be good. I'm gonna go over here into my paint cabinet because I got a question for anybody out there that wants to give a comment on this. Is I debated on this color right here. They're calling it a dark hunter green, and it matches this four-wheeler not too bad. I mean, so it looked like it was meant for this, but my thought being is, you know, I can't have a blue. I mean, if I had a blue, it wouldn't, I mean, I guess that wouldn't look too bad, but you know, I don't know what color to make this piece of equipment. I'm going to be using Van Sickle tractor paint. It has a rust inhibitor in it, and it's not a bad, it's really a really decent paint for equipment. I think this costs like $25-$30 for this can. This is just primer, but they have, of course, that green, they got blues, they have it all. But the debate I'm having is whether to paint that Ford gray. I thought about painting it Ford gray for the reason of it would match the Ford. Here, I'll see. I don't know if I have any primer. Definitely not a lid. Yeah, this at least is kind of some gray. I don't know what this is, just dark gray, but see, it matches the four-wheeler okay. Oh my gosh, you goofy little thing. Look at you, silly girl. But it as you can tell, I mean, that wouldn't look too bad. The Ford gray has a little more green in it than that would have. That's more of a primer, but that's the thought anyway, is Ford gray, and then it would still match the four-wheeler. And then if I ever needed to sell this or wanted to sell this, it wouldn't be an obnoxious color. So if somebody had a green four-wheeler, it'd be able to work on that. Somebody had a yellow four-wheeler, it'd be able to work on that. Orange, blue, etc. Any four-wheeler or UTV would work for it. So, I mean, if you guys, anybody out there wanted to give me a comment on that and say whether they think, you know, what color, yeah, give me a hint. I may use the idea, I may not. I would like to give like a shout out to a couple of good friends I have. One of my best friends, Niall, and my real good friend, Daniel. Without their help and comments to me personally, and some, you know, the encouragement, I really appreciate you guys, and I just wanted to let you know that. But you know, leave me a comment on whatever anybody think of what color it'd be. And like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna turn around and work on it some more. With any luck, I will have well, at least the wheels. I'm hopefully gonna get the wheels done, but who knows? If anything, I don't know what today is. Might be Tuesday, Monday. I don't even know what today is. I'll have to see what today is, and if anything, maybe I can have it done by the end of the week, and at least in primer. I have primer, and then be able to go get some paint. So anybody that lets me know at the end of this week, like I said, I'm kind of leaning heavy on the gray, maybe the green, but I don't know. Give me some ideas and what you think, whether it make a difference, whether it was just not pink or purple, you know. But a blue, I'm thinking gray or green, but you know, I don't know. Give me a comment on what you think, and we'll just see what happens. And love you guys for being around me and helping me out. And see you on the flip side. Thanks.